This is giving nostalgia. I was friends with all these girls though. Yeah. That's fun. That's fun, right? Oh god. Oh god, this looks terrifying.
We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are. If you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick.
Ugh, I don't want to be sick.
Sick me no?
But you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you.
Okay. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't you stuff it in your face.
Don't stuff it in your face.
Though it might look good to eat.
Though it might look good to eat.
And it might look good to taste.
And it might look good to taste.
You could get sick.
Yuck.
Real quick. If you don't know just what it is.
Remember, boys and girls,
Don't put it in your mouth.
Lots to consider there. Today, we're talking nostalgia. Dragmas Day 10, double digits, curly boy chic.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
With love. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Dragmas Day 10 starts now. I know what this is, so I can put it in my mouth. But that's actually not the best message now, is it? Hello babies and welcome back to day 10 of Dragmas, your draggy Christmas countdown on the 12 days leading up to Christmas. And we are at double digits, so today is the 23rd, 24th. Today's the 23rd. Today's the 23rd because mathematics. Today we are going to have a look at some nostalgic Christmas commercials from the 80s and the 90s. I was only there for the latter part of the 90s and only remember about 2000 on. And even then I was like 3 years old. But I just had to open with some other nostalgic moments because I started reflecting on this idea of what is nostalgia. Echo, what is nostalgia?
Nostalgia is a sentimentality for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations.
Okay, so just something from the past. So the Tamisha Amon high tops, those are nostalgic to me. Those represent quite a specific moment in time. You know where you were when the Tamisha Amon high tops were a thing. You just do. I do. I know exactly where I was. I was putting things in my... But I didn't get real sick. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just letting my hair air dry. Pay no attention to the lace on my forehead. Because today we are going to get back into the water pigments. I have some new brushes here. I don't want to glue my brows down yet. So we're gonna take a look at the first commercial. Okay, kisses. Come on, kisses. I do remember this. Do you remember this?
Got a Christmas story to tell, and you really want to tell it well. Get it, don't forget it, on Kodak.
This would have been the timeline where I would have been hate crimed, I think.
Every picture tells a story. Capture the color of Christmas this year on fresh Kodak film.
I got it! I got it!
Kodak wishes you some merry, merry pictures.
Shake, shake, shake it, shake it. Uh-oh. I'm obsessed with this. Love curls.
Love pink.
But I think it's time to put them away. I have everything laid out in front of me, perfectly ready to go, except for a hair tie. Just a minute. All right, so I'm gonna put this up. Normally, I really go out on the styling of my hair. We're serving butch today, kids. Have you ever heard of a ponytail? The white in my hair, girl. So what is it? Happy Christmas Eve Eve? Is that right? Is this the time for the Phoebe meme? Okay, so I'm gonna start by gluing down the brows. So while those are drying, let's watch another commercial. God, that's old. That's so fake.
Atari would like to thank you for taking us into your homes.
What?
We wish you all
Ew.
a happy holiday.
Pengu. Pengu is nostalgia. Atari. I had a GameCube and I played Simpsons Hit and Run on it, and Kirby the little pink fluffy guy. On all the video games that I played that I was a kid, I never actually did any of the missions or like progressed through the levels. I just wanted to play in the world. I wanted the cheat codes, I want to drive fast, I want to make things explode. I just want to f around and find out. I don't want to play your little games. You know, I feel the same about escape rooms, and I know that a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that. A lot of people love escape rooms. I don't care. I want to play your little games. But that's okay. You're allowed to like things. If you like an escape room, that's fine. I'll glue these up a little bit more while you're typing out your hate comment to me. I always feel like I put in such attention to detail with the makeup until one thing goes wrong, and then I just start throwing everything on and just say, to hell with it. Yesterday on Dragmas, I felt very free, fun, and carefree, and I do feel that today, but I'm ready to put in some attention to detail. My plan is we're going back with this Meron palette. You know, you remember her, we did her on day 1, but today we are going Christmas colors, and I'm going to attempt to do a red and green checkerboard for my eyes. I've never done anything quite like it. It came to me in a dream, so I'm gonna try and do it. I'm not working off of an image that I've seen, although I'm sure I probably could, but I don't want to be persuaded in any direction other than the way that I already see it on my face. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So I will let you know at what point something in the makeup goes wrong and I transition from attention to detail to just get me out of here. I've had it, you know? That is enough glue there for me. So now I'm gonna take my primer and put it over top. The next one is from Hickory Farms I saw. So let's see what Hickory has for us. Hickory Farms.
I have some last-minute gift problems.
Don't worry. Hickory Farms has over 100 gift packs. Gifts with mild cheddar cheese, smoky bar cheese. We are the Super Cheese Market. And Hickory
The
Farms
Super
specialties
Cheese
like
Market.
beef and Sweet hot mustard.
Look, I'll just put
The
myself
Super
in your
Cheese,
hands.
the Super Cheese Market. That's what I call my,
How many reindeer?
the Super Cheese Market. Do you remember what you did last Christmas? Do you remember what you did last Christmas? Hickory Farm remembers. So why don't you go out today and buy some cheese from Hickory Farms and nobody says anything and we all have a Merry Christmas? Huh? What do you think about that? I think that sounds good. Okay, Kmart, show us what you got.
Christmas from your Kmart Christmas store. Save on sweaters and on hats, bowling balls and baseball bats.
Campers, TVs, bikes and plants, goldfish, fat boy slippers, pants.
Mirrors, dresses, perfume, socks, toasters, roasters, quilts and clocks.
It's too much.
Records, films and toys at Santaland for girls and boys.
And nobody else.
It's
It's not for me. Come on, animation. Only for girls and boys. It wasn't for me. Wow. Should I DM Kmart on Instagram and tell them they hate crimed me? The world needs more woke, am I right? The Woca-Cola. Now it's time to conceal. One is gone. Oh, God. Sticked myself right in the middle. Hey there, Nick. How you doing today? Wait, if we are talking about nostalgia, actually, we have to take a quick pause. Have you seen Selling as Service? This has big nostalgia vibes for me. Stop it.
I'm selling to the customers to make them.
How did my
feel
brain
all right.
remember that there was an
I'm buying
audio
all
problem
these
there?
products with
There's
oh
almost
so much delight. I can help you find anything you
Even before it comes up, this video single-handedly worked in the word ostentatious into my lexicon for the rest of time. Such ostentatious goodies that I can flaunt.
Such ostentatious goodies that I can flaunt.
Selling is service.
And service is selling.
Service is selling.
And selling is service.
Yeah, because she turns around. Oh, it clicks it off, yeah.
Hello there,
Nikki, how you doing today? I'm in a good mood and it's here to stay. I got a customer here who wants an Ulu to buy. I'll send one right over. I've got plenty in supply. Okay, I have to pause that. So next up here, before I end up spending 8 hours painting my face, Service is Selling Takes Me Back. You have to tell me if you watched that when you were younger. This post says 7 years ago, but I think it might even be longer than that the original came out. Okay, I'm just going in with my powder foundation here to set down these brows. Such ostentatious goodies that I can flaunt. I've got a customer here who wants an ulu to buy. What do you suppose an ulu is? Echo, what's an ulu?
You can find content from every major TV network and cable channel on Hulu, including FX.
Oh,
AMC,
homegirl thought I said Hulu.
HGTV.
Echo, no, that's enough.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with this.
Sometimes I'm really mean to my Alexa and then I regret it like she's a real person. Like I can only treat her so poorly for so long before she just decides that she's done helping me. My powder brushes are still wet from washing them. I've got a customer here who wants an ulu to buy. I'll send one right over. I've got plenty in supply. Selling is service. How did we end up here? It's nostalgia. It's time for the brows. I'm gonna do the same thing as yesterday where I'm keeping them together. I think it's because I've cut them not in a symmetrical way, but those don't look symmetrical to me. So I'm gonna place them, I think, where I had yesterday. Okay, here's my makeup realization that I've had since the last time I painted my face just a few days ago. I'm really ahead of the clock for Dragmas. It's currently December 16th. Right now, I'm a girl who likes to plan. I started Dragmas in like the beginning of November and people in my life were like, David, that's a little soon. Well, it's because here we are on the 16th and I'm not done yet. Anywho, the makeup realization that I've had, I've been trying to do things symmetrical on either side of my face, which sounds correct. But in fact, my face is not the same on both sides. And I thought it's because I slept on my face. I'm a face sleeper. I am, straight down, face in the pillow. But that's actually not it, because as I was going through pictures of me when I was young, my face was also not symmetrical. In the same way that it is now. Don't look too close at my nose. She's very not symmetrical. That's why we keep moving. Nobody gets a straight look at nothing. No, just kidding. I've talked about my crooked face a lot because it's just, I don't think the point is symmetricality. I think in order for makeup to look symmetrical on the face, it has to look different on both sides if both sides of your face are not symmetrical, right? Does that make sense? So instead of looking at like on this side needs to match this side, is that this side needs to look the same as this side? No, that doesn't make sense. Made sense to me. So I'm gonna get my baby wipe that has yet to get soaking wet. I'm gonna get my water. Ooh, I've been drinking that Red Bull too fast. Nothing like a Red Bull on an empty stomach at 11 a.m. I'm in a good mood and it's here to stay. I've got a customer here who wants an ulu to buy. That's where it should go. Such ostentatious goodies that I can flaunt. Where are they? Oh, they went up so high. Girl, please. No. Sorry.
Next.
Could I make those work or should I redo them? Is this the moment right now where I say F it and just keep going?
What's your plan?
No, it's not. I'm still in my detail mode. Those are coming off. I don't think I jiggled them enough. That is the technical word, just in case you were confused. Okay, tattoo brows, take 2. Just kidding, not take 2. I have so much brow sticking out here in the beginning. Okay, they're pressed. One day I'll be able to put on my brows without soaking the entire workspace, but today is not that day. Let's watch another second of Selling is Service. It has nothing to do with the premise of today's video, but...
Hello there, sir. I got some news for you. Your product is coming. It'll be here by 2.
Service is sell. Selling is service.
Selling is service.
Service is selling.
Oh, here comes this guy. I forgot about him. Forget what he says.
My name is
Jill, and I don't like to sell. I'm an unhappy person. Everyone can go to heck.
Complain.
That's all I like to do.
The kids are ready.
The weather is cloudy, and I'm feeling sick too.
Hello there, Jill.
They call me Happy Pete. I came to the store to buy myself a treat. Whatever you want, I don't really care. Just leave me moping in the depths of despair.
You look so unhappy that
I
you're
can't.
making me
I can't
sad.
with that.
I won't buy as much, cause now I feel bad.
Service is selling. No.
Service is selling.
Service is selling.
Selling is service.
Oh yeah, and she almost falls off the chair. Shut up. Here comes. Yeah.
How about a scarf? You'll look dashing in jade.
If you buy this Usyk,
you'll have it made. We've got
keychains and mugs to shirts to fit your budget.
Buy all your gifts here.
Everyone will love it. Everyone can go to heck. They call me Happy Pete. Does anybody really call him Happy Pete? Let's be honest. That was unhinged. Because of that first brow failure, I have a lot of things going on in here. But we're just gonna roll with some concealer here and just see what we can do. Complain, complain, that's all I want to do. Okay, so I've come to the realization that I'm not gonna be able to save what's going on here. So I am gonna reset, quickly do all these steps again, and I will be right back. So it's been an hour, but I am here and I am ready to take this next step with you. Woohoo! I'm kind of giving myself a droopy look here. When I was talking about symmetry, these don't look fully symmetrical to me, especially right there. I don't know, but I think it's the same. Is it the same? It's not the same. But I've been trying to do it the same and it never turns out the same. So maybe if I do it not looking the same, it'll turn out looking the same, you know?
I don't know what I said. No, it's just different.
Am I speaking English? Okay, so now I have these tiny brushes. We're going for the red and green checkerboard. So I am going to use this brush for the majority, but we're going to go with this one just to get that inside corner first. So I have my glass of water and I'm just going to start mixing the red. So here's the moment. Whew, let's get the scissors out of the way. This is detailed work right here. So we're going to start on this inner corner. Okay, so you could say I learned from my lesson because that looks really good. That looks really good. I figured a little bit more about this water activated palette is that you have to like keep working it in layers as it's drying and then it doesn't go, oh well now I see some inconsistency here because what was that? On day one it looked so chunky and crazy, but that is very opaque. I did put down a lot of primer. I wasn't sure if I should have done that or not, so maybe that made a difference as well. The trick of the century here is going to be able to do this on this. Straighten my whole body out. The red is in and it looks so good. I think this is the full circle learning moment of now I actually know how to do this correctly versus what happened on day one of Dragmas, but we're here, we're learning, growing, and changing together. Just like the seasons, I did retape this. So while this dries, let's look at the next commercial.
On the first day of Christmas, I left the Hallmark store with the stuffed toy named Rodney Reindeer. On the next day, I bought Rhonda, and then I added more.
Now find the song before, dance with Rhonda. Hallmark, thank you.
3 poppy toys, 2 girls and boys, 1 more for the treat, and a stuffed toy named Rodney Reindeer.
Give Rodney and Rhonda reindeer this Christmas.
Rodney and Rhonda reindeer. Love alliteration. Now it's time for the green. I'm a little bit scared for the green because I don't want to wreck what I have on my face, but I said I'm going for checkerboard. I feel like you have 8 seconds before it gets too dry and then it's not the perfect texture. Have I talked about that on Dragmas so far? It's the perfect texture for running.
And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running.
We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops, just enjoying it. One thing, oops.
So I'm gonna start with the first checkerboard right here, like that. Is it gonna work with this brush? Because that's not really a square. Whew, I feel shaky. It is working. It's taken a while, but that's okay. Oh my God, this is detailed work, but it looks cool. It looks very cool. Now I'm gonna go in with this finer brush and just try and make them look sharper. Okay, so there's that. That happened. This is wild. That looks so cool. Okay. Now let's do the same thing to this side. Pray for me, sister. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and do the edges. This side definitely looks better than this side because of right-handedness, I think. It works easier on this side. So I tried to do a little bit of mitigation there, and it looks messy, but we don't have the rest of the stuff on yet. So let's look at another commercial because I need to dry. Ugh. She's got a lot going on over there. So let's take another look at a commercial.
Tommy, guess what?
Tommy.
He was here. He knows. Really?
What does he know?
Tommy?
Is it Santa?
Come on.
Come on. Oh, sugar.
See? Even he knows Sprite won a taste test.
Now more than ever, it's Sprite. Yeah. I guess some of the commercials we see nowadays are about as pointless as that, but really, yeah, wow. We've come a long way, haven't we? I'm going to start working on the liner here. The liner's going to start in this upper top corner and work its way down kind of in all of that empty space there, so there's no creasing. Slowly but surely we are getting there. So I have this gold, but now that I'm sitting here, I actually don't think I want to put on stones. This top line is really good on both sides. I almost don't want to wreck it. No stones. We're not going to do stones. That stresses me out, and it shouldn't. Okay, let's watch another commercial.
There's lots of folks you shouldn't forget.
When giving McDonald's gift certificates.
The paper boy who delivers through thick and thin.
The lady who teaches your son violin. The barber who cuts your hair just right. The sitter who sat for you Saturday night.
Say Merry Christmas with McDonald's gift certificate.
Each cost 50 cents. And a book of 10 costs $5. At McDonald's.
50 cents. We do it all for you? That used to be the McDonald's tagline. We do it all for you. They can't really use that one anymore, can they? Okay, let's do the top of the forehead. Whew, I have anticipatory fatigue. Top of the forehead to ya. Top of the forehead is done now. We're gonna powder it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're actually getting close now. The lip is done. I've consumed a lot of pigment. I have a lot of lipstick on my teeth. Wow. I don't even remember what I've said or what I've done or what we've done here. We've been nostalgic. I don't think I've ever spent this long painting my face before. We're going into hour 4, which is great. Okay, lashes. That's it, right? Lashes. Let's dust this off.
Hello. Let's celebrate that.
This looks really good. So I'm gonna setting spray myself and then I'm gonna run out of this room making panic noises because this smells so bad. Okay, you ready? It smells so strong, but I think it works well. I think it works well. I don't know if it works well. We'll have to see. I will be right back. Holy, it's like an instant headache. Okay, girly wigs, here we are, the final completed look for Dragmas Day 10. I have never put in so much time in a single makeup look, and I'm very happy with how this all came together. This wig is very styled. This wig is very styled. I styled... Gotta take a running swing at that one. I styled it myself. I did. Very dry. Everything's red. But before I let you go, let's take a look at another Christmas commercial.
If anybody loves trains, it's me, Johnny Cash. You know, if your boy's under 10 like mine is, he needs a big Lionel like this Black River Freight. Lionel also makes HO gauge trains for older kids, like this Burlington 181. But for smaller hands, the big Lionel is easier to handle and put on the track. This Christmas, get your boy a train that's built for the way young boys
Is this
play.
Elvis? Is this Elvis? I'm so confused. Get your boy a train. Get yourself in tune.
Lionel, the big train for small hands.
What a weird tagline. That was all very toxic masculinity coded, but hey, I suppose it was the 70s and 80s, so good lord. Okay, let's see.
This holiday season, serve the very best at any gathering. Serve delicious chicken tenders from Burger King. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Chicken tenders are all white meat breast fillets, not formed bits and pieces of chicken like McNuggets. Plus,
oh yeah, read McDonald's, why don't you? That's crazy. That's crazy. Pretty sure yours are bits and pieces too.
They're cooked in 100% vegetable oil. So pick up chicken tenders from Burger King this holiday. How could you serve anything less than the best? Ain't nothing like the real thing.
crazy because I guess maybe at this time Burger King and maybe fast food in general was branded more as like, bring your family to McDonald's. And I guess you could still take your family to McDonald's. I don't know, it seems like less of a family restaurant and more of like a fast food restaurant. That seems like it's separate. I don't know. Okay, let's do 2 more. We will be home by Tuesday. Look at their outfits. Hateful. I mean, look at the material. Oh, who's this?
Happy holidays.
Oh, that's a cute dog. Home equity loans? How does...
Luncheon relief for Santa. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's great.
Sorry, I can't speak very well. I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast this morning, so the roof of my mouth is in shreds. Love that joke.
Sprinkle cinnamon and sugar for a homemade taste. Part of this complete
For Santa. I do love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I could destroy some of that right now.
With Pillsbury sugar cookies, you can help kids create their own Christmas treats.
I made a little angel. Actually, my mommy helped. It was easy. This Santa.
Well, was it that easy if your mommy helped?
My Santa's cheeks got chubby in the oven.
Relatable.
You know how I made it? Frosting and gumdrops.
Sure.
The woke up and I ate it.
Everyone loves Pillsbury cookies, fresh and hot. Ooh, ho, ho!
Eating's the best, no problem.
Sorry, what?
It's the best, no problem.
What did that boy say?
It's the best, no problem.
Eatin's the best, no problem.
Eating's the best, no problem.
I don't know what that means. But on the topic of poppin' fresh dough, Pillsbury's? Pillsbury's. What is that word? Anyway, Gabies. Anyway, Gabies. Anyway, babies. Jesus. Thank you so much for joining me on episode 10 of Dragmas here on my YouTube channel. You know, we're getting closer to Christmas. I hope you're having a good time. I'm delightfully unaware and unbothered by the pending doom. No, by the joyous occasion that is the holiday season. If you got this far, what emoji is it? I think it's a candy cane. Is there a candy cane emoji? So there is no candy cane emoji, but the little sucker emoji. That's what I'm gonna say. So if you made it this far, give me a sucker in the comments. Seems wrong. But anyway, if you haven't seen the other 9 episodes of Dragmas, you can click on the playlist that rolls on the end screen here. There's lots of other Dragmas content out there if you're interested in that. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok and join me here tomorrow for day 11, Christmas Eve. It's Merry Christmas Eve right now. So tomorrow's Christmas Eve because today is Christmas Eve. And until tomorrow, goodbye. You ever have poppin' fresh dough? Remember the sound it makes? That sound, that's good.